Hey guys, Dadtries, and this is Slice and Dice. Slice and Dice has actually been out for a few years, but the Steam release was March 20th of this year, 2024. And it seems to be making a lot of traction on Steam. Right now, it's overwhelmingly positive, and for good reason. But first and foremost, you don't even have to get this game on Steam. It originally came out just on the developer, Tan, his website. It's tan.itch.io/slice-dice. I'll put the link to his website in the description, but it's also on Steam for $10 cheaper. So if you want to buy it on PC, I would strongly suggest just getting it from Steam. I had never even heard about this game until I saw it release on Steam, and it had gotten some traction and got a bunch of positive reviews. So I decided I want to take a look. It's also on Android and iPhone, and honestly, those two platforms are probably the most practical way to play this game because it runs on a potato, and it's great to take with you everywhere. So I mean, if you've got 20 minutes to kill, it's a perfect game for that. You can start a game and put it away, take it back, pick it up later. There's really no wrong answer. The only hard part about putting it away and taking it out later is trying to remember kind of the dynamic you were going for with your build and all of your characters and some of the items and how you have those set. But overall, a very good game. It's very much at your own pace. There's really no need to pause it because all you have to do is just walk away or lock your screen or whatever. There's no timers, there's no penalties. This is a great casual game that really makes you think, and it has a lot to it. There's like 120 something heroes, 128 heroes. I've only got about half of those unlocked. There's monsters to unlock. There's like 470 something items to unlock. There's modifiers and keywords. There's text modifiers, and all of these things, as you go through, you're adding them to either individual sides of a d6 or multiple sides of a d6. And all of these things you're combining together to make just these crazy, powerful, or terrible, in my case, macros that just can either make or break your run. And really, it's all of your imagination. It's a lot of it's just luck of the RNG, but then it's how you use the hand you're dealt to then create your dice for each individual hero to get through the 20 levels. I've been playing this game. I've got about 12 hours into it right now at the time of my review. Most of it has come from my Steam Deck. It plays just fine on the Steam Deck. You have to use the mouse mode. It doesn't really tab through anything nicely with the arrow keys. So the whole time you're using kind of your right trackpad and using the left and right triggers for left and right click. But it works okay. It doesn't make your hands sore or anything like that. And the game is easy enough. It's slow enough. I don't mind playing on my Steam Deck. It is much easier to slump in my chair and click around with my mouse. But I think also I haven't played it on the mobile platform yet. But if that's your style, if that's your speed, and you want to slap it on your phone, I think this game is going to play great on the phone. It really doesn't eat up much for batteries. It's very low resource intensive, but it really is a game that will suck you in, and before you know it, you've been playing for 4 hours, and all you want to do is get past that one next point in the game or unlock that next thing or get that achievement so that you can unlock the next item. It has been a lot of fun. And again, it's kind of a hidden gem because this one has been around a while and I have never heard of it before. So once it came out on Steam and people started really giving this game a thumbs up and posting some really positive comments, I felt inclined to take a look. And at whatever I'm at, like 10 or 12 hours or whatever, like I haven't even finished a run yet. I think the highest I've gotten is 19. So the way it works is there are 20 levels of enemies, and they get incrementally harder as you go. And as you go, you're gaining items. So you get to pick an item. Sometimes it'll be you get the choice of one or another item, or you can pick a random item of a similar level, or you can get. Sometimes it'll give you the option to get like 3 items from a much lower tier. And then sometimes you actually get to level up your heroes, and there's 3 different tiers of your heroes. So you can select the next level for say you have the brawler or a fighter, and the next level up is going to have 6 completely different dice sides. You get to keep the items that you've put on them that influence the sides of their dice or the number of pips on the sides of their dice. But typically the next tier character has a lot more advanced or better sides to their dice in general, and then the items just enhance those even more. So as you go, really the strategy is whatever you want it to be. However you're building out your party, you just need to make sure you're leveling your characters and assigning items to match those to get through all 20 levels. I think the enveloping word for this game is clever, because it's every time you discover a new enemy, there's something unique about them that makes you go, oh, that's kind of neat. And you can kind of adjust your strategy depending on the enemies that you're fighting. So you might have a really easy time with some enemies, and the next level is even easier just because maybe you're more of a defensive build this time, and maybe you're fighting 3 enemies that say they have a trait that says they run away if their target has more than 5 shield that turn. So you can win rounds not even by killing the enemies, but just kind of playing to their weaknesses instead of your strengths. So there really is a lot to be mindful of. At face value, at the surface, it looks like a really simple roll the dice and see what happens kind of game, but it is not. It is not that. This game is deep, and you need to play it for yourself. It's going to be the best $8.99 you've ever spent. I really am having a lot of fun with this one. I don't see any reason for me to ever uninstall it. It's so small, but yet it has just so much to offer. And actually, you don't have to take my word for it. There is a demo. The demo doesn't do this game a whole ton of favors because it's missing a lot of the content, but it at least gives you an idea of the play style and how it's structured. And once you play the demo, you're going to realize what you're missing out on. So go check it out. Check out Slice and Dice. I think Tan has done a wonderful job with this. I think releasing it on Steam is probably the best thing that they've ever done. So I guess thank you for releasing on Steam. Without it, I'd probably never know that this existed. But fantastic game. This absolutely gets a thumbs up from me. So that's it. That's all I've got for you today. Actually, this is the 1-year anniversary for my channel, so I just want to thank everybody that's ever watched a video or left me a comment, and absolutely thank all of you who have subscribed. It really means a lot. I have a lot of fun making these videos, so seriously, leave me a comment, let me know how everyone's doing, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks.